Yo, what's up? Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji here, with another review. Now, before I begin, just want to let y'all know, as usual, that if y'all hear any talking and background noises and whatnot, that's my family, y'all, so I humbly apologize on that. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's begin this review. Now, today's review is going to be on the 1984 Mainland Chinese Wushu Kung Fu film classic, Kids from Shaolin. And I have the notes of the story, cast, and crew that I have written down in this nice piece of paper for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I'm going to do the best I can to read it for y'all. And, yeah. Let's begin, y'all. It stars Jet Li, Huang Qiuyan, Jian-Qiang, Yu Hoi or Yu Hai, Yu Chenghui, Din Lan, and Jin Chuhua, and Sun Jiankui or Sing-Yim or Sun Jiankui. Yeah, and it's directed by Chun Sing-Yim, and the screenwriters are Song Xianyu, Lun Qikun, and Ho Shuwa, producer Fu Chi, and the production company Yuen Motion Picture Company. Yeah, let's get on with the plot, shall we? During the Ming Dynasty, a Shaolin family of boys and a Wudang family of girls live across a river, bickering and developing romances while training in their respective martial arts styles. They must put aside their differences to fight bandits who threaten both families. Yeah, pretty good synopsis of the plot. Now, there's a little bit more to the plot, but, you know, that's spoiler territory, y'all. So, yeah. I don't want to spoil it for y'all. Anyways, the story is actually written pretty well, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying. You know, it's a nice, you know, take on the whole Shaolin and Wudang rivalry, I would say. I apologize, I got tongue-tied. Shaolin, Wudang rivalry. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Especially since it's between the boys who study Shaolin and the girls that study Wudang. And obviously, you know, the headmaster, played by Yu Chenghui of the Wudang family, he wants, you know, a boy soon, you know, as an heir. But he mostly got, you know, girls. But since he finally has a son, you know what I'm saying, you know, that's where, you know, the bandits will really come into play to pit, you know, the families against each other for their personal gain, especially for revenge against, you know, the two the Shaolin students, you know, played by Yu Hai and Hu Chen Jian. You know what I'm saying? No, hopefully I got this right. Yeah, Hu Jian Chin. Yeah. So, and that's a pretty good dynamic. So, yeah, it's pretty, you know, it has some, you know, some depth to it. The plot definitely has some depth to it, and the characters definitely get some good development, especially when it comes to, like I said, you know, the Shaolin boys and the Wudang girls, you know what I'm saying? Especially the main one, played by Huang Qiuyan. Yeah, Huang Qiuyan, who is a Wushu expert, you know what I'm saying? Who also was Jet Li's first wife, believe it or not. Jet Li, good as always, you know, as the lead, you know what I'm saying? He does a good job, you know, by being comedic while also being serious too, which I like, you know what I'm saying? Yu Hoi or Yu Hai, you know, is awesome as always. Sun Jiankui is an awesome bad guy. I mean, this is one of his most awesome bad guy roles today, along with Tai Chi Master, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. That you know. Yeah, and the rest of the cast did a fantastic job, you know, with their acting, you know what I'm saying, especially with the child actors, you know what I'm saying. The comedy in this film is also pretty good too. I definitely had a laugh with the jokes and, you know, and things like that, and the humor. So no complaints there. So yeah, the story, characters, acting, and comedy get a 4.5 out of 5. Or yeah, it's between a 4.5 out of 5 and a 5 out of 5. I can definitely say. The action in this is pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Very well choreographed. You can tell that the choreography is definitely Wushu-esque, you know what I'm saying? It's very different from what you see in Hong Kong and in Taiwan when it comes to the Kung Fu choreography. Yeah, it's very Wushu based. but it definitely works in this film, in my opinion, along with the first Shaolin Temple and Yellow River Fighter, which I reviewed, not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, the fights were very well choreographed and very well shot and very well edited too. No complaints there, especially with the Shaolin and Wudang train sequences, which I like. You know what I'm saying? Especially with how the Shaolin boys and the Wudang girls it exchange each other's techniques and do some sparring and things like that. Like I said, very Wushu-esque. You know what I'm saying? Which I like. The fights were and the film as a whole was shot and edited very well, especially in location in, like I said, in mainland China, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the temples and things like that. The river, it's pretty good. And the music is pretty good too. We get some singing, from the actors, although, it's shot in without sound, but, whoever, did the singing for the actors, they did a fantastic job, It's some good, and some of the songs is like equivalent to, from the rap diss tracks, that we have in the modern day, you feel me, which I like. As y'all know, I'm a hip hop head, you feel me, as well as a heavy metal head, you know what I'm saying? So to see songs that are equivalent to rap diss tracks, in my opinion, is pretty dope, you feel me? Yeah, so the action, cinematography, editing, and lighting, and music all get a 5 out of 5 as well. Overall, Kids from Shaolin is a pretty good, mainland Chinese Wushu Kung Fu film from 1984, and it's an awesome second installment into the Shaolin Temple trilogy, along with the first Shaolin Temple and the third film, Martial Arts of Shaolin, which I will review in the future, so stay tuned for that, y'all. Yeah, I definitely recommend y'all checking this out, especially if you're a fan of Jet Li and y'all want to check out his early work, you know what I'm saying? So, this film gets a 5 out of 5. Hopefully y'all enjoy this review, despite some hiccups here and there and the background noises from my family and whatnot. Again, I apologize on that. I apologize for that, excuse me. This is what I get from talking too fast, you feel me? Yeah, let me know what y'all think about Kids from Shaolin in the comments below if y'all watch it already. If y'all like this video, y'all can hit that like button and share it. Y'all can subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy this type of content. Y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts, and stay tuned for more reviews and more of the videos along the way. So with all that said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, aka the Perfect Sensei, signing out. Peace.